All right. This is from October. No, I'm sorry. Not October. November 3rd, Monday. New month. Um, my style of trading at this point was a combination of 1 minute and 5 minute pullbacks. Um, what really got me in trouble on this one was I was kind of following the group really closely on a couple of these trades. So uh, this is how to blow up an account in about 20 minutes. So I just got some timestamps here. Around 9:16, I took. So a couple of these trades, actually most of these trades were just in the sim account. So because I have the sim and my cash account. So the cash account got about 6,700 bucks in it. You know, something small, something to start out with, and my max loss at this point is $65 per trade, or $70, I should say, $70. And I, took a couple trades, took a couple losses. No big deal. I mean, really, lose $65 and a $6,500 account. You live to fight another day. But let's see what happens here. So around 9:25 is when I take this trade right here. So I lose right here. This star. It had this big move up. It had this huge move up here. Uh, the 5 minute. We have a 5 minute kind of pullback setting up. So I try to get in on this 1 minute pullback right here. Pops up to around 683 and then flushes immediately down, and I lost. This is my cash account. I lost $74 right there. So I took a full loss on that one because the group was in this. The main guy was in it, going. And let's see what happens here. Let me mute this here. So around 9:25, I take this trade once more on a pullback. Let's see. So I'm in it here. I'm in at 708, and we all thought it was going to break 7 and then go on its way to 8. But however, we're super close to market open here, 9:26. So here I should have got out right here before the market open. But the thought was, oh, the market's going to open and this thing's going to shoot up because this is the obvious stock at market open. This is the only one that has any volume. This is the one that's kind of held up. However, it's formed this kind of double top on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. There's not really a good pattern yet. So I hold and hold. So let's fast forward this to the open. So we're about 30 seconds from the open. We've touched the 9. I'm like, okay, so we found support at the 9. We're gonna open here, and this thing's gonna make a run for 8. So we're at open. We open. I should have, right when it broke here, right there, I should have got out right there. But for some reason I didn't. I'm not sure why. So I continue to hold. I'm bag holding this. I'm like, I'm on hopium right now. This thing, if this thing was gonna go, it should have done it already. And I was hoping, okay, if this thing can break this 1 minute here, this thing should shoot higher. So it did there, and it immediately got rejected, and that was another sign. Should have got out. So now I'm over my max loss on this. Now I'm down $100. And then I fast forward a little bit more. I'm still holding. Look at this pattern here. I'm like, I should have been out of this a long time ago. Still holding. I'm like, okay, so maybe this is one of those instances where the first couple minutes we have this down draw, find support, and it's going to shoot back up and head to 8. I had all this conviction for this to work out in my favor. Still holding. Fast forward a little bit more. Still holding. Now I took a $274 loss on that. And now I'm down, right at this moment, I'm down $314. And I immediately take another trade, I think on this stock here. Let me see here. So right here, this was the catalyst of the tilt, because I lost like 4R on one trade that I shouldn't have been in, holding through the open like an idiot. And of course, everybody in the groups made money on this, and somehow I'm down on this. So here, I immediately take another trade here on Thar on the break of this candle here to go higher. And boom, took another loss. So now I'm down $585, I think. No. Yeah, with fees like $585. So 9:35, 5 minutes into the open. So now we're about 10 minutes into this spiral. All right, next trade. So here I'm going around just looking for trades to lose money on right here. So I find FIO. Find FIO right here. You can't. I don't even have the chart pulled up. I'm trading off of the level 2 here. I don't even have the chart pulled up. I'm trading off the level 2 right here. I see that it's moving, and I get in right there. 3,124 shares. Luckily, it's a cheaper stock, $3. 3,124 shares. Immediately take like a $230 loss on it. Boom. There's my next. So here I'm about 585 down. So I'm out of control. I'm out of control here. So I immediately take another trade on, I think it's granted. So I hide it. I hide my P&L. I don't want to look at it. I'm going, still no chart up. No chart up. Let's see when I get in here. So it's at 5:15 here. I'm on Thar. I'm going back between Thar and FIO. Which one am I going to lose money on? So I get into FIO, PHIO. I get in for 2,000 shares. Immediately down 25 cents. So, you're doing the math. That's like $400, right? Let's see how long I stay into this here. 41. So, I glanced at it. I glanced at my P&L. I'm livid right now. Oh, okay. So here, I took two trades right back to back. I took a loss on the first one, and I went down to total for the day 1,087, plus probably another $100 in fees, ECN fees, just because of the amount of shares I was trading. And the reason that happened is because I went to my hotkey and bumped. I went from max loss $65 to max loss $500 because I was mad. And luckily, this next trade I took, I was able to get back. I think I ended up making $800 on this trade, and I was able to make back a portion of it. And for that day, I was only down $364. So let's look at. So in one day, I lost pretty much everything. I had more loss in one day than I did the month before. So here, a lot of these trades, I had a mistake. I couldn't get out on some of these. If you follow some of my live trades, the next day, let's see here. So November $336 I ended up losing. I had no trade today. Yesterday was a good day. So this day, the 4th, I decided I'm just going to trade 5-minute pullbacks on a but the trading's been horrible. So that's how you blow up an account in 20 minutes on in trading. So hope you enjoyed it.